Hey parents, here to discuss how to do area model division. Now we're moving away from the arrays and switching to the area model, so this will be the part one. As we start getting into larger numbers, I'll show you another video for how to do it with larger numbers. But for now, we're just starting off with a 2-digit dividend dividing by a 1-digit divisor. So we're going to set up our area models just like what we did for multiplication, where we're having a rectangle, and I'm going to split it into 2 sections because my dividend is 2 digits. So I'm going to put the multiplication sign here to help me know that I'm multiplying this number and this number. I put my dividend this time on the inside, and I put my divisor on the outside. So I'm going to have 86 on the inside and 3 on the outside. So I don't know what this number is. I know that 3 multiplied by something gives us 86. This is what we're trying to figure out, is what numbers go up top. So when we did multiplication, we were trying to figure out what's in the middle. Now we're trying to figure out what's on the top. So the first thing we want to look at is our first digit. So it's an 8, but it's really 8 tenths. So I'm thinking 3 times what will give me 8? I want to get there exactly or as close to it as I can. So I can't get to 8 exactly, but 2 will get me pretty close. Now, this is 8 tens, so really we're doing 2 tens or 20. So when we have this underlined, and we could put a number above it, so I knew that 3 times 2 gets me close to 8, I put the 2 above the 8, and any numbers I have after that are zeros, because sometimes we're working in tens, hundreds, or thousands. All right, so now I'm just going to multiply the number on the top and the number on the side, just like what we did for the multiplication area model. So 20 multiplied by 3, that would be 60. 2 times 3 is 6, with the 1 0. So now I have 60, and I'm going to subtract 60 from 86. So I'm going to do 6 minus 0 is 6. 8 minus 6 would be 2. So now I have 26, and I'm going to move that into my next box, which is going to be 26 here. I'm going to move it right over here. All right? So now I need to figure out 2 times what. I'm going to start with my first digit again. 2 times what? 3 times what gets me close to 2? Well, 2 is less than 3, so there's nothing I can multiply by 3 that gets me close to 2. Since that's the case, I'm now going to look at the next digit together, so 26. So 3 times what will get me close to 26, or exactly to 26? All right, so 3 times 8. 3 times 8 will give me 24. Just like before, I'm going to subtract, and I'm left with 2. Now, 2 is less than 3. So there's nothing I can do with this 2 now. It's our remainder. It's what's left over. So we just circle it. Sometimes we put an R next to it just to remember that it's a remainder. So my quotient is the sum of the numbers on the top. So I have 20 plus 8. That would be 28. And my remainder, anything that's left over, so remainder 2. So the answer to the division problem, 86 divided by 3, is 28, remainder 2. Hopefully this video helps. Hopefully this is a little bit easier than the array model. If there's any questions, again, feel free to ask them. This is just part 1. In a couple days, be on the lookout for part 2, where we're starting to use larger numbers. All right, thank you for watching.